All right, guys, I got out of the why willpower fails. Free guide, burned out dads and former athletes who are tired of fighting themselves. That being said, I want you to know you're not weak. You're wired wrong. You tried to cut back. Maybe you've done dry January. Maybe you swore off drinking after a rough weekend. Maybe you've had that same argument with yourself 100 times on a Sunday morning, just like me. And it worked for a while, then life happened, right? A stressful week, a big game on, the kids were a handful. Before you made a conscious decision, that beer was already in your hand, been there. So you told yourself the same thing you always do. I just don't have enough willpower. Here's what nobody told you. Your willpower has nothing to do with it. And the fact that you're blaming yourself is exactly why you keep ending up back at square one. Now, the lie I was sold, and every program out there and every app, is a 30-day challenge. Operates on the same broken assumption. If you just want it badly enough, if you're disciplined and tough enough, focused enough, you can stop. That works for diets, for waking up at 5 a.m., for hitting the gym. What it doesn't work for is alcohol. Alcohol isn't a habit problem. It's an identity problem, all right? You're not reaching for a drink because you're weak. You're reaching for it because somewhere along the way, it became part of who you are. The off switch after a long day, the reward after a win, the social glue on the weekend, that the way you decompress from being on from everyone else all week. It's not a craving, it's a role. And willpower can't fix a role. And you white knuckle it for a few days before the pressure builds back up and you snap back into place. Now, giving you 3 willpower myths that are keeping you stuck here. Myth number 1, I just need more discipline. What is that? Who says that? I need to be disciplined. High performers like us, we hold our stuff together, and we're some of the most disciplined people on the planet. But we're also some of the most people who struggle with alcohol the most, okay? That being said, lost my. But more discipline doesn't solve that. It just means you perform harder and crash harder than it stops. The truth is, you don't need more discipline. Identity, you need a different identity off the court, field, or what have you. Also, this myth number 2, you need to hit rock bottom first. That's false. You don't need to lose everything, the job, the marriage, the house, before you're allowed to take this serious. It's one of the most destructive myths on there. You're functional, you're paying your bills, you show up, but nobody outside would ever really guess there's a problem. It's not that bad yet, but you know the cause. The foggy mornings, the Saturday you barely remember, the way kids look at you when you've had too many, the constant low-grade shame you carry around like a second skin. Rock bottom isn't a place, it's a decision. You could decide today without losing everything first. And myth number 3, this is just who I am now, right? This is the insidious one because it feels true. You've tried it before, and you change your personality, and I can't. The story isn't enough. It's a coping mechanism. Your brain learned that alcohol solves a problem, and it stops that loneliness and stress. And now it fights hard to protect that solution. So it's just neuroscience. What actually works? I got some dogs barking here with me, but what actually works is not white knuckling, not counting the days, not swapping beer for seltzer, not hoping the craving disappears. It's identity reconstruction. I put in here a Google Doc so you can look at, because I'm getting a lot of feedback on people just want something to start with. And I've identified what is called the RISE method. It's a 4-stage identity reconstruction system built for specifically high-performing men, former athletes. All the dogs agree it's awesome. No. I'll let you read it, but there is a link here. If you have any issues with it, let me know, because Google gets funny sometimes. So that being said, make it a great Tuesday, and let's rise with me. RISE. Go through them. Identify what your masks are, right? Strip away, dismantle your old identity, the one that needs to escape. Why are you wanting to escape? And then really explore the man and even woman who you want to become to be forward focused, purposeful, present. Life is no longer something you need to escape from. This isn't therapy. It's not AA. It's not a 12-step program. It's an identity rebuild for men who still have everything and are terrified of losing it. I'm hosting a free live webinar on Friday, this Friday at next Friday. My bad. This webinar thing's been a pain in the butt to get scheduled. I'm sorry for that. That being said, we'll get something on the books. But Google Doc is on there. Let me know if you have any issues. Peace and love.